Today. And as you can see, it is episode 3 of my Bloodborne playthrough. This is not a 100% playthrough. This is just a normal, casual playthrough here. We're back in the Yargle Unseen Village. And as you can see, we are at the very first lamp we get. We never actually talked about some of this stuff here. This right here is actually the which I guess you would be known as the God Amygdala. It is a boss in the game. It's pretty massive. It's not too hard to beat though. This time around we are going to be fighting or attempting a defeat on the Dark Beast Pearl or Parl. I don't know however you pronounce the name. I'm not exactly sure on the pronunciation of the name. So that is what we are going to be attempting. Quick update. We did level up our weapons, so now we have a +4 Hunter's Axe and a +3 Saw Spear, and a +2 to Nitrous. We have a +2 pistol. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to switch out the torch for the hunter's torch. The wooden shield is completely useless. You will never see me using it. Something that we will not be using is bolt paper. Something we might use to finish him off is going to be the Molotov. That's only going to be if he is already super low on health. We're going to just skip past everyone here because I don't want to waste blood vials or bullets attempting to kill them, taking just a smudge of damage, because I want to go into this as prepared as physically possible. One thing we didn't notice though before is we can actually summon Defector Entel here. I'm not gonna try that for the first fight here. I don't want to waste insight. If I can get it low without its help and then I just die at like the last second, this is one of the things that you don't actually want to lock onto. One of the creatures you don't want to. Yeah, see, it does a lot of damage and it's completely, yep, look at that, just destroyed immediately. Oh yeah, that did not go nowhere near as planned. So, as you can definitely tell, this is going to be a hard boss. Main goal, defeat this boss. We will attempt it 3 times before I go back to the Hunter's Dream, and possibly use my Cold Bloods to level up. Oh shit, didn't even notice you. I knew there was one of you guys here, I just didn't know where. Quickly grab the twin blood stone shards and roll away. Alright. As you can see, this witch actually got really close to hitting me there, so I want to skip past that at a faster rate. Skip past here, get through here. See, I don't want to waste the insight. So I'm not going to summon him until I can get her pretty low. I am going to, however, pick up the blood echoes here. Oh, that's her electric attack. I'm dead. Yep. That is what happens if you get too close, but then if you get too far, she just rushes you. So you have to be able to kill her fairly quickly. Or it fairly quickly. As I don't know if it's a her or a him. It could be a him. Who really cares? So we'll either use blood echoes or we will just leave it for another day. Now on my other account, which I have beaten the game on and I am in a new game plus, I have not actually fought that creature and beat it yet. So I will be planning on beating it in this playthrough. For now, we will head to Odin Temple. Pretty sure I have everything on me that I need. I guess we can attempt the Vicar Amelia boss fight right now. Let's see if we can beat Vicar Amelia. Then Eileen's questline will also be updated, and after that we will be able to do hers, which probably won't be for a while, because she'll no longer stand here. She is up at the boss area, or right now she is not in the game, technically. She is actually nowhere to be found, sadly. Okay, we want max stamina. We're going to come up on an item up here, if I'm correct. Yep. Right here. We have to worry about those guys sneaking up behind us, though. Which they're not. We have to worry about the scythe guy here. Run past him as quickly as possible. His weapon is dangerous to all hell. Pick up the blood vials here. Dodge him. Dodge this guy, hopefully. Thank you, thank you. Any items? Make sure I'm not missing anything that I can grab. Alright. Definitely steer clear of these guys. Try to stay in front of them until you get here. Immediately open this door. He will start attacking. So spam your roll button to roll forward, because he will hit you with a frenzy. With this, at this point in place, you actually can't get rid of. Alright, Vicar Amelia. Okay, so I forgot to equip items. I need fire paper, throwing stars. I was supposed to do my fire paper before the boss fight even began, because that's how you play through on this one. As you can see, very powerful, just like the blood pearl beast, or the blood dark beast pearl, and dead. She is a difficult one, as the other one is, especially due to the fact that we're only level 30, and I think she is a recommended level 50. Recommended level 50. I think that's right. It's either, I know it's above 30 for sure. Definitely above 30, but I'm not sure if it's a 50. I think it might be a 50 or a 60. There's also a way to get like a plus 10 weapon before you get to her, which basically makes her a piece of cake. But we're not really gonna do that, because that requires us to have either have the DLC or go and basically fight other stronger bosses before her, which I find ludicrous. Like, I'm not gonna go fight other stronger beings or creatures before I fight this one. We are gonna instead head off to the right, though, and not fight her exactly right now. Okay, so there are two things to do here. One, there's gonna be two annoying bastards down here. We want to draw in this one in front of us, right here. We need you to follow us, please. He has a shield, which is honestly not the thing that makes him annoying. It's how much damage he deals compared to how much damage he takes. We're going to activate a fire paper, dodge his next attack. So your whole goal with this dude, counter his attacks. If you can get the viscerals on him, it will be better. The more viscerals, the better. Why is he not attacking? If you can bait out his attacks while he doesn't have the Tonitrus electrified, it's usually better, because he won't deal as much damage if you mess the counter up. I don't know how I'm not countering you, though. Like, I'm clearly hitting you when you're attacking. That makes absolutely no sense to me, and never has. He's not too difficult. It's the other one that you have to really worry about. I'm thinking about it, I'm not even using the correct weapon for this fight. I should be using the Hunter's Axe, because that's what deals more damage to you. Yeah, look at that damage output. Yeah. Give me my items. He will drop bolt paper. Now, there is a glitch to duplicate said bolt paper. I will not be doing it. In a new game plus, it's completely different and understandable if you dupe the bolt paper and the quicksilver bullets that this guy here gives you. They are rare items, and or not really rare items, but they're items that are very useful to the game and its playthrough. But look at this dude. He will spam his shotgun at long range. Like that. That is what is annoying. Especially seeing he will do it basically until he gets you past a certain amount of health, and then he will still spam it afterwards. Or until he gets a certain distance, like such. He also has the bolt spear, I think it is, or something like that. So he can shoot basically no matter what weapon he's using. Highly suggest trying to trip this guy up with something like a Molotov or throwing stars. See, like, if he would quit dodging out of the corner, I could hit him with one of these. See, he messed up right there by rolling, which is nice. If I had my poison ones, that'd be even better. Kind of just try to keep him in your line of sight. You want to try to hit him when he shoots, like as he shoots, because that's when he's the most vulnerable. Now, if he gets up close like this, I'm pretty sure you could hit him right there. Actually, if I'm correct, I should be able to actually use bolt paper against him to deal more damage, if I'm correct. Let me get up close to him. Yeah, see, he countered me there. That's what I don't like. When you need to heal, get back to this little spot here. He will still spam his shotgun, but it's more counterable, I guess you would say. He won't visceral you, which is amazing. See, like that right there is the most annoying part, is when he spams his shots. One more hit, and I got him. Heal up. I've seen some people fight this guy a couple hundred times usually and not defeat him. None of these doors really have anything interesting. There is an item up here, but downside, we have unlocked the bad guys. So, bad guys now spawned up here. And as you know, the bad guys are annoying as shit. I don't know how I hit an invisible rock. Thanks, collision in game. This will make him go berserk. Switch to bolt paper afterwards. And your R2 attack here. If you do it at just the right time, he won't have time to hit you. You will be kind of wasting a bolt paper. Kind of, I say. There is not an item up here. It's just that bad guy. Okay. Oh no, right there it is. Yeah. So drop down here. Pick up this item. Underneath you should be something. Or is nobody here? Oh no, it's farther up ahead. Yeah, okay, so you're going to want to drop down level by level. There is a sniper dude up here. Heavy attack him with your bolt paper still active, and he will die almost immediately. I don't know why this one didn't. Don't worry about... Oh no, I thought he fell further. These guys, yay! These guys, I fucking hate these guys. This is one of the more annoying parts of the game. No items down here to loot. These guys, your R2 attack is God. Trust me, it is God. These guys hit you one time at this level, or at this health, to be precise, you are dead. Except for that attack. That's what I meant by dead. Those attacks will insta-kill you. And they have like 3 of those attacks. R2 slam, perfect. Actually, here, let me go over this. So, hold R2, spin attack. Press R2, slam. I think that, yeah, that happens no matter if you're whatever direction you're facing or moving your stick. It'll just slam. Now, combo attack, R1, R1, R1 to an R1, and then you run out of stamina. But you can R1, R1, L1, L1, and do a 4-hit combo. Or you can R1, L1, 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 and only do a 3. Now, if I'm correct, you can do an R2, and that's it. But you can do R1, R1, L1, L1, and then, nope, it's on transform. So it's R1, R1, L1, and then, fuck, I did it wrong. R1, R1, L1, didn't have my stamina back. Fuck, I keep doing this wrong. Okay, so it's R1, R1, L1, L2, or R2, and you will do the attack there. L2 also has an ability. It's just a sideways slice, so you can go R1, R1, then L2 to do a sideways slice, like so, and then just follow it up with that. Now you should be able to R1, R1, L1, L2, yes. So there's plenty of different combos that you can follow up through that deal different amount of damage. You just want to experiment with your weapon of choice. Now see, this is what's annoying. These guys right here. These guys, this one right here will lead you into a corner, which I've actually followed, don't know why. And then that guy will usually sneak up on you, but if you're careful enough, you can just dodge him on like that time, kill him, roll back, and dead. Fuck, I didn't get that item. Damn it. So, now that I've died, he will respawn. Both of them will, the 2 things that I just killed, and the dudes at the top. Not too worried about that. The other 2 people were hunters. They will not respawn. Thank God. The bad guy will respawn. He is going to be another issue again, but don't worry too much about him. But that is just some more small tidbit. I don't even remember where I was. Where did I... yeah, it's this way. How to make sure that I remember the path. Actually, before we do anything else, we're gonna go grab a certain thing, or tell someone a certain thing, I guess you would say. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to exit out of that. Thank you. Hmm. Okay. We're gonna go to... which one would be the easiest? I think Central Yarnum. Yeah. Central Yarnum. Path is easier to remember this way than it is the opposite direction. Although I think the other one might be closer. Oh well, not too worried. Okay. It's been a good minute since we've been in here. So we are going to go past the dog section here. Here up ahead. Whoa, what? Well, I've never done that before, but that's an interesting spot. I'll have to check some things there later. Skip this dog. He'll follow you anyways, I believe. Yeah, he don't follow you. That is gonna let the other one out, which is angering, but... Now, you can tell her about Odin Chapel, or withhold information. If you tell her about Odin Chapel, later on you will get some items from her, and they will help you in the long run. Now, just to double check, I got both the items here, right? Yeah. Actually, wait, I think I passed the door, didn't I? Yeah, right here. Okay, just to show you guys, Eileen the Crow is no longer here. I had a buddy of mine ask me if she went back to the first place because he was too lazy to check himself. He's not. I don't want any of you guys to think that after you do that part of her quest that she just goes back. She will continue moving forward. I also had a friend of mine ask me why I'm streaming Bloodborne. It is an old game. I told him that Bloodborne might be an old game, but it is still a fun game and a relevant game. People love the Dark Souls series. They love the Bloodborne game. That is why it is still fun to stream it. The game is always going to be fun. If you are a Bloodborne lover or even a Dark Souls fan, let me... What the hell happened there? You did not hit me with your torch. I'm sorry to tell you, dude, but that's not something that happened. I'm calling bullshit on your invisible torch smack. So, it does not look like we'll be defeating any bosses this time around. Because I don't know if I should use... How many do I have? That's the question. A lot. Wow. Okay, let me try to figure something out real quick. Okay. Let me figure out the amounts. So the first cold blood will give us 350. The second one will give us 500. The third one, tier 3, will give us 1,000. But that's just for Central Yarnum. Okay. Alright, so if we consume 3 of them, they will give us 1,000. If we consume 4 of them, or 1 will give us 350, 2 will give us 300, 3 will give us 1,000, 4 will give us 1,200, 5 will give us 1,500, 6 will give us 18, 7 will give us 2, 8 will give us 3, 9 will give us 5,000, 10 will give us 8,000, 11 will give us a 10,000 one, and a 12 will give us 20,000. A Great One Cold Blood will give us 40,000, and an Old Great One Cold Blood will give us 50,000. Okay. Oh, okay. Player notes. And it's an interesting one. Using a Cold Blood shortly after taking damage from an enemy will regen the recently lost HP. Amount of health regen with different Cold Bloods not tested. So, if you're not putting all of your Blood Echoes into levels or HP like me, you can use Cold Blood if you are out of healing potions to regen health. That's a very, very interesting thing. Okay, and thinking of something else that we should acquire. We have to head to the first floor sick room for this one. It has been absolutely forever since we've been here. Now, for those of you who are watching and are new, you probably would usually never come back to this place. I did it by accident and noticed that the door was closed after I had left it. There are 2 things that can happen here. One, you can come back pretty much after you leave the place and die and come back, and there will be someone who talks to you. Yeah, see, she usually would not say this. Yes, see, so if you if you send someone here, when you get back here, yes, definitely, when you get back here, you will actually receive a blood vial from her. It is named Esefka's blood vial. But you really don't want to send people there. Like, if you send the old lady there because you're like, oh, well, it's closer, that is a bad idea. I did not realize that that sky was already looking like that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got everything here, right? Look at that. Just such a fun drop. I wish I could just jump off. Don't have anything to lose. This right here is open later in the game to actually go and see her face to face. Other than that, there's not really anything good to do here anymore. Let's fight this guy real fast, see if we can get a blood gem from him. At this level, we can 4-tap him, and he gave us a pungent cocktail that actually saves us some echoes, so I'm completely okay with that. Now, another thing you can do is, after you kill him, run out, let this guy kill you, come back, kill this guy, get your echoes back, kill him again, and then let another guy kill you, and basically repeat the process over and over, you will sooner or later acquire a good gem and a bunch of echoes. But I don't really find the patience in doing that. So let us go and confirm this with the blood echoes now, with the cold blood. Let me pull out a calculator here just to make sure that I get this correct. So, tier 1 blood echoes. Okay, tier 1 blood echoes. Let's go check how many of those we have. Alright. We have 5 tier 1s, which give us 350 each. So if we take 350 times 5, it's 1,750. Tier 2, we have 6 of those. Alrighty. So that is 500 times 6, which is 3,000. So that gives us 1,750 plus 3,000. Now tier 3. We have 4 of those. That's 1,000 each. That's easy to calculate. That's 4,000. Tier 4. We have 2 of those. That's 1,200 each. So that's 2,400. I almost messed that up. Tier 5. We have 5 of those. That's 1,500 each. So I done diddly messed up. Minus 2,400. That's back to what it's supposed to be. Plus parenthesis 5 times 1,500. Alright. Now tier 6. We have 4 of those. That gives us 1,800. Alrighty. Tier 7 gives us 2,000. We have 2 of those. Easy. 4,000. Tier 8, however, we have 1 of those. That gives us 3,000. That is easy to calculate. So in blood echoes, or cold blood, we're currently sitting on a pot of 32,850 echoes. Honestly, not a lot, right? You're like, well, it's in 32,000. You're level 30. It's pretty expensive to level up, right? That's not that many compared to the bosses. We get pretty much that. Yet, it's only 5,000 to level up. So, it'd be a waste to use those. Do I not have a short ritual chalice? I know I have a chalice. Yes, the Marian chalice. Do I have the items required? I need the echoes. But other than that, I'm perfect. Alright. Well, we can sell some items. Let us see what items we have that we can sell to activate this chalice. Many people are probably like, just use the echoes. We'll pull those out for sure. Shining coins. 20 pebbles. The old hunter's bone. Now, do we keep? Do we sell? We can't use it. But in a new game plus, after we're no longer doing the strength build, is the question. seeing we will be able to use it then. I think we hold on to it for now. I do. I say we do. What about in the area here? We have this new set of armor. Let's see. Anything else? No, just the armor. Ooh, interesting. So, in that, it says Henrik's unique yellow garb is resistant to bolt. As you can... That means it is useful against characters that run bolt, which would have been good against the hunters that I just fought not too long ago. But it's also probably a decent set to wear against the Dark Beast Pearl, or Parl. Well, I guess we can spend our insight on some of that. We only have that. I need 2 to buy more. The final piece. How many do I have? 16, I think. That put me at 14. Yeah, we'll use 2 of these. Actually, you know what? We'll do this. We'll put all of this stuff away for now. Anything that we don't need. Which, at this current moment, is all of this. I need to disequip these items. That's what I wanted to do. I don't want to risk accidentally using any of these items. Actually, I need in this storage. I do, however, need this. Alright. This will be the only time this happens. Use your madman's knowledge. Come back up this area here. And while you're moving, just disequip your madman's knowledge. Now what I wanted to do, I don't know if it's going to work now. Run into this corner. Press square touchpad. Tap X. Press triangle and then that. Yeah. It's pretty tricky to get. I usually just prefer to keep running. Run into this corner. Press triangle touchpad X. Triangle touchpad X. You will sooner or later you will get it. Maybe it's because I don't have the lantern in this slot. As long as you don't activate the lantern, you'll be fine. It's not seeming to work right now. But I could have duped my Madman's knowledge. Well, we're not going to worry about that final piece right now then. Only thing we must do before I forget. Definitely take these out. Definitely got to sell some stuff. What do I have that I can put away? Don't need those right now. Don't need those right now. Don't need that right now. Rifle spear to nitrous. And the wooden shield. Oh shit, I got that back finally. Nice. So this is a physical set. Common Yarnum cap, well worn, losing its shape. Common Yarnum clothing, well worn and damp with sweat. These max files, more blood echoes, and more echoes from enemies slain. The VATK is visceral attacks, which means basically if we stun someone and visceral attack them, they will give us more echoes. What is the stream currently at? I'm not planning on trying to make this one go more than at least a half hour. And the last one was fairly long. Oh wow, it's already way past a half hour. Okay guys, that is going to be the end of the stream. If you did enjoy, hit the like button. If you did not enjoy, hit the dislike button. As always, your guys' feedback is always going to be welcome. Always. I love hearing back from you guys in the comment section and everything. It's just, if you were like the one person that I actually had mentioned in the previous stream, where he comes in, says he suck, and then leaves, you will get blocked and banned. Your guys' feedback of saying, hey, if you would have done this or used this item here instead while the boss or while this enemy was doing this, then that's completely understandable. But if you're just going to come in to say that I suck, I already know that. I don't need you to tell me a second time. Also, all those little messenger pieces that you've been getting, go for these guys. So, that little messenger's hat you got at the very beginning that I wasn't going to get at first, that's what these guys wear. Yay. You have the bloody messenger bandage. The leave unadorned, which means they'll just go back to their normal selves. and then just plain leave, which just makes you leave the chat. Yes. So yeah. Alrighty. As I said before, if you did enjoy, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. And as always, I will holler at you guys later.